teach you the technique I found?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Remember, this is Todd's technique. What do you think?
I think that might be tough by itself. Consider using this one too.
Allow me to explode. Remember it.
Oh, you're a genius. How was that? Bet you didn't know.
Yeah, I did.
Anyway, what I want to say is this. If you're relying on luck to keep you alive, it's all over.
I know. My reporter's instincts are telling me this dangerous form of free climbing has some techniques hidden within it.
There are many techniques to discover. I guess the key is to find as many as we can.
All right. If you find anything, you tell me, okay? That's an order.
I'll have to use it. We're discussing techniques. They're the key to survival. Please, try talking with that man over there. The sheep with the big hair and the cigar. We talk about our techniques whenever we meet up, but he's not joining in this time.
Kind of worried about him.
For people who live by their reactions like him, stopping to reflect on himself can be dangerous. That pianist seems to have a rather unique style. Well, I welcome the change of pace.
This customer is a journalist. He seems to be obsessing over a certain legend lately.
A legend?
I was originally looking into these suspicious deaths that have been happening lately. I'm Justin, by the way. Have I met you somewhere before?
Think of it.
I'm sure I've seen you before. Oh, sorry. We were talking about the legend. Anyway, in my research, I found records indicating that similar cases occurred in 100-year cycles. Many men died last time as well. It's the truth.
Wow. Every 100 years, huh?
I found a strange variation on this legend going around too. There's a man who survives it.
Survives the dreams.
Very, very rarely, there's a man who is cursed but doesn't die. Isn't that interesting? It's said that the survivor is granted one wish. If he wished for eternal youth, he might still be around.
It's like a magic lamp. Well, if this is what you're coming up with, you have a wish in mind for yourself? To live forever? Not too typical?
Me? I'd wish for something different.
Like what?
I may wish to change the past and make someone kill me.
Oh, I wonder what I'd wish for.
Have you played that Rapunzel game over there? Some stages are supposed to be impossible, but they're a cinch if you've got technique. I think I'm pretty good at coming up with techniques.
Hey, I feel like I've seen that pianist before. I can't remember where. Whatever. I'll let you in on a technique I figured out.
You mustn't let your guard down.
I wonder if my girl's the witch.
Oh, you mean the one from the rumors?
She got all worked up all of a sudden for no reason the other day. She was just stabbing her dinner with her fork, man. I thought she was gonna reach over and gut me.
Maybe you just like those kind of women. Men who want to control women tend to have a desire to be controlled by women. It's the truth.
Wanna talk about techniques?
You mustn't let your guard down. Hello. What happened to the piano music? Provided a nice ambience for discussion. We're developing techniques. It'd be nice if you could join us.
Who, me?
Your climbing is quite innovative. It's the truth.
Sure.
First, here's a technique I thought of.
Allow me to explain. If that
What do you think? Did you know that one already?
Oh, what about this then?
allow me to explain. You put the...
I knew it. You're not just a regular guy.
That's really cool, buddy. I think that'll help me beat the next area.
Do you want to review the techniques? First, what do you think? Did you know that one already?
Oh,
Put the...
I knew it.
That's... Man, night after night. I'm so tired.
Listening to that girl play piano does make it a bit more bearable.
It's like what they say. Third times... Third times...
the charm?
Who cares what cliche you're using?
When you're a writer, you gotta have a way with words. Two's company, but...
3 strikes and you're out?
Did you actually say that?
I get the feeling something big's coming up. Want to trade techniques? Oh, not a bad trick, you think? I have more.
Allow me to explain.
That sounds useful.
Oh, I just thought of something like that. Maybe this will help.
Allow me to explain. Suspect.
I didn't think of that.
Buddy, you got moves. If I was a chick, I'd be all over you.
Do you want to review?
Sure.
A lot? Not a bad trick, you think? I have more.
Allow me.
That sounds useful.
Oh, I just thought of something like that. Maybe this will help.
Allow me to explain what blocks make suspend them.
I didn't think of that.
Buddy, you got moves. If I was a chick,
Which do you think are more pitiful, men or women? This one? I see. You're in the minority. When asked whether they'd like to return as a man or woman in the next life, the majority of people say they'd prefer to be a woman. Some scientists have even predicted that men will become extinct. It's the truth.
Extinct?
Apparently, the Y chromosome is quite useless compared to the X chromosome, so it's possible.
And what'll happen to the human race if men go extinct?
Maybe there'll be a system where women can fertilize each other and bear children. Men try just as hard to live their lives too. Isn't nature harsh? But on the whole, I think women have it harder. Being manipulated by stupid guys, being ground down by life. I did. Something I shouldn't have.
What are you talking about?
It is the cross I must bear. Perhaps we all deserve pity, regardless of our genders. If you make it to the top, you'll earn your freedom. Have you heard that? It's strange. I've heard a similar story before. The man who survives will have his wish granted. That's just a fairy tale, though.
It's just a rumor. Believing that stuff will only lead to more disappointment. Falling for stuff like that only makes you look stupid.
What is this dream anyway? They say it's about cheating, but I've never cheated.
I see. So what's really going on?
Have you cheated?
Yeah.
There's a survey saying that 70% of men in relationships cheat. That makes me a minority. But just so you know, 40% of women cheat. It's the truth.
Huh, really?
A study claims that people attempt to create relationships resembling those of their pasts. Your childhood relationship with your parents, previous romantic relationships. That's what people are yearning for when they search for love.
Okay, so what?
Huh? I'm sorry. Anyway, not cheating is the best course of action. It's a momentary thrill, but it costs so much more. You know what I mean?
I should get going. Do you feel it? It will be coming soon. For me. It's myself. It's me in doll form. With holes for my eyes, ears, nose, mouth. And it doesn't even chase me. It's a version of me who doesn't do anything. Who can't do anything. I would rather fall into oblivion than have to see that.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, let's try and come up with some techniques. Why don't we exchange some information?
Sure.
Here's something that I came up with.
Perhaps hey, maybe this is related to your technique.
See? You're quite something.
Yes, what an elegant move. Hello. This guy's come up with several techniques. It proves what kind of man he is. They're not new, but they're all logical and useful. That's the mind of a leader.
I guess my business experience is paying off. It really does feel good to help out others.
I'm tired today. I interviewed another woman today for a different story. She's pregnant, but she's marrying a man who isn't the father of her child. And she's not going to tell him that he isn't. It's the truth.
Why?
She doesn't actually know who the father is. So among all the possible fathers, she went for the one who was the kindest and the dullest. He'll raise the baby, believing it to be his child. I'm sure he'd be happier if he didn't know.
I don't think I agree with that.
I hear that in any romantic relationship, feelings decline over time. One theory is that love is a drug, like alcohol or cigarettes. Repeated exposure makes you numb to it. That is, it's only hot and heavy in the beginning. It's the truth. alcohol tolerance is so high that I can't afford to get drunk anymore. To bear another person's life is very difficult. And very frightening. Oh, thank goodness you're still okay. We've lost a lot of our comrades. Let's talk about techniques. I feel like entrusting you with them.
Let's put our heads...
I'll tell you about a technique.
Allow me to explain the backsplit.
When I see you, I feel like you deserve to go farther than I do.
Man, don't give up now. Hey, I thought up another technique. You can still make it.
Allow me to explain when it...
Wow, I never thought of that. Maybe you really are the man of legend. Sorry, I don't have any more techniques to tell you. I don't have the will to go on either.
Hey, man.
There's a girl I've been seeing for several years, but I've never worked up the nerve to bite the bullet and marry her. I've got a heavy cross to bear. I can't share that burden with the one I love. So I should split up with her, but I can't. I'm a weakling and a liar.
Cross.
I don't need freedom. I just want punishment. It's the truth. I'm tired. I can't think of any more techniques.
Hang on, I just thought of something. Have you heard this one?
Allow me to explain...
Oh, I see. You're just incredible. Seeing you makes me remember something important. The passion I once had when I was just starting my reporting career. Back then, I believed I could save people.
Aren't you doing that right now? With your techniques?
I don't know. But it looks like I have no choice but to move ahead.
Yeah, that's it. It's the truth, right?
Right. Something big's going to be coming again today, huh? In my case, the big ones. The girl who committed suicide because of me. She wrote in her suicide note that she thanked me. No one blamed me. Being tormented by her here is actually something of a relief.
That's...
No, really. Seeing you has changed the way I think. While everybody else is busy saving themselves, you've been cheering them on and giving them advice. You made me remember that words can save somebody. If I can get out of here, I'm going to start writing again. This time, I hope I can save someone myself.
I see.
Sorry, I'm babbling. I want to settle some things with myself. Will this technique be of use to someone?
Allow me to explain. Brace it. What?
I've got another one, too.
Allow me to explain with...
I'm not going to look away anymore. I'm not going to run away from living. It's the truth.
I got it. I'll see you later, okay?
It's a promise. Yeah, I see now.
What's up?
You have that look in your eyes. I remember it from the nightmare. That look of determination is unmistakable. But it seems like you've changed.
Changed? What do you mean?
Yes. I sense a newfound resolve in you. You must have met someone who changed your life. Maybe I should try something new, too. I wonder what, though? I'll talk to my girlfriend about this. I heard Boss is returning to his hometown. Well, I couldn't just let the place shut down, so I offered to run it myself. You? This is a resting place for anxious minds. I had to hold on to it.
Well, this place ain't exactly the talk of the town. Hope you can keep it afloat.
I decided to get back into reporting as well, although I'm still afraid to write. I guess running the bar will be like a hobby. It should keep me busy for a while.
I guess I'll have to start calling you boss.
You're an especially valuable customer, so please drop by anytime. Although, you're gonna have to pay your time. It's the unadulterated truth. Your tab is currently...
Just keep it open.